What a overcast and gloomy way to start our April. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday. So guys, long time no see. How's it going? We made it through the first round of water, finally. Here's a few things you missed out on. One, a lot of playing with fire. Giant torch on wheels. This is one of those areas that we dread burning, mainly because of all this. We need to burn the ditches over there. Neighbors don't want us to burn this old ditch here, so you have to wait for just the right wind like we got today. Keep the fire wagon close. Although thinking about it, you know what would have made burning so much easier for us? Some Midland X-Talker handheld radios. That's what. So, all joking aside, these handheld radios, super handy. So for burning, could have had the guy in the giant torch with one, person driving the water trailer with one, person running the fire hose with one. So when things go sideways, they'd be like, hey, we got a problem over here, instead of having to try and call. Because, I don't know about you, but half the time when I try and call somebody, I gotta wait for them to call me back because they didn't hear the phone ring. So be sure, hit them up, MidlandUSA.com, pick you up some X-Talker handheld radios. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Then last Monday, we also got some snow. That was a ton of fun to play in. Well, this is fun. Great weather for irrigation. This is fun. We're having fun. Wish I had my boots, maybe some long johns, and a heavy coat. Oh well. And then now here it is, like I said, the next Monday, the 1st of April, and they're calling for massive wind. Well, not massive, I take that back. Like 30, 40 mile an hour wind the next 2 days. And then at the end of the week, like 50 mile an hour wind, and then a chance of rain like a week from now, so that'll be nice. Anywho, first up on today's agenda, I am headed over to local spray guy that I buy a lot of chemical from, figure out some final prices with him, because I am out of chemical that I need right now to finish spraying off some more wheat and hay that our agronomist just turned in yesterday saying, hey, you probably ought to hit these. And then I also need to get chemical ordered for corn because that is rapidly approaching. So let's go get that done first. Okay, chemical prices are coming hopefully later this morning. Basically they're just seeing what they can do on bulk pricing for a bunch of different chemicals, so I can compare with, you know, like FBN, other suppliers, stuff like that. Now I'm gonna head back to the shop and kind of figure out the plan for when I can get started spreading manure. As you know, I haven't been able to get a whole lot of manure done from what I've shown you guys just because we're a loader short. That somebody asked me on one of the videos, hey, how much can you do in a solid 10-hour day? And I go, well, as soon as I have even an 8-hour day, I'll let you know. Problem is, we're short a loader right now. Our one is still sitting down on top of the hill hauling manure with the semis, because that is a slow, painful process. A full day, 2 semis, 8 loads, and that's if all goes well. And I believe now they're to the point where they're in the alley where you pull in, load, and then you got to back out. And every pin they go is a further back out to where it'll wind up being close to a 1/4 mile back out once they get all the way in. And with the cattle operation, obviously our other loader is loading feed trucks till about 10 o'clock-ish each morning. So at best, that's what I hope for to start. But usually there's another project. Oh, hey, we need the loader for a minute to go do this or go do that. I know we've got some dirt we need to haul off from near one of our pivots. It's a frustrating mess because I'm like, man, I am not getting across the acres at all. But I'm getting 0 time, which is why, was that in the last video when I spread manure until after midnight? Just because I can get more done after dark than I can during the day right now. then on top of everything else, because we're just now getting to April 1st, which means our canal has been the only one open. All the other ones kind of between here and the mountains open today. So the water in our canal will drop, but there is a big push still coming, meaning we're gonna have another shot of water here in the next 2-3 days. And we got quite a bit of field work that needs done. We're wanting to get some corn ground prepped and ready. Plant hay, hopefully. We've got a lot more ripping to do, which he is kind of nipping at my heels. Luckily, he's got some other places he can go rip before he catches back up to me. It's just turned into one big bottleneck, and it's driving me nuts. Hi guys. Loading day. What else is new? You wanna say hi? Be very, very quiet. Come on, get us started. In order to fit, you gotta get started. Come on. One at a time. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Nice and easy. Load 1 of 3 on the move. I'll wait on Cameron to come back. Go mess with cattle up at the blue shop. Blanca just took off with the grinder, which means I don't have a loader. I was hoping to get an early start today. Alright, let's go see what all we got. Sounds like we got to load up like 7 or 8 big ones up here to make load number 3 a full load.
I really liked your YouTube video the other day. She was like, well, I was watching it, she heard it, she's like, so I'm your wife now? And I was like, I guess. I thought it out when I was driving, I was like, I gotta do it. Come on, get us started.
Load number 2 on the move. Still waiting on the loader, so I'm gonna go up and help Bart work on some tractor stuff, try and get some tillage work going this morning. Okay, got that tractor switched over from that marker back over there. Cultipacker. Oh, that is the hardest freaking jack I've ever seen. These guys have a long ways to go yet, and it's 10:30. I'm gonna go with the spray shed, try and come up with a plan there. So here's my dilemma. I need a better system to get my Roundup out. This is just a hose I already had made for, well, it's from going from the tote to the pump when it was down over there. So I need to convert 2-inch all the way over to a 2-inch port, or whatever they call them. So I've got 2-inch hose. Yeah, I've got a partial one there, and then I've got what's left of that big roll I bought there. So what do I need? What do I need? I already got the coupler, so I need a 90. So we'll go over this way, then a hose barb. Then on this end, I'll need a hose barb, a 45, both couplers, and the port. I better get a pen and paper and start writing this down. Hi, Colton. Bye, Colton. Well, looky there. We finally got the loader. Let's go warm that thing up. So I don't know if I have a spreader problem or a tractor problem, but this thing has started to eat shear bolts at the start of every day. So they always say, you know, fire it up, let it run for a while, warm up the oil. I'll go to kick it in, and it just snaps instantly. I mean, I am now officially out of extra shear bolts, so if it breaks again, I'm SOL until I get another shear bolt. I got no vehicle here in case that happens. Our fingers crossed. I see, just like always, the first time you kick it in to start the day, just bam, it snaps it. And then after that, it runs fine. I don't get it. And the other tractors, you can go into your PTO settings, right there, and you can make adjustments in here on like how it kicks in. This one, just nothing. That's how much I've put out. Doing 15 ton to the acre, and it's roughly 80 acre field. So you carry the 1 and the 2. I got a crap ton more to go yet on this field. And if this pile is familiar, this is where Blanca and I were hauling this winter whenever I made the video of hauling manure. Alright, let this warm up a minute and get going. This day just keeps getting better for productivity. So I was spreading manure, or coming over here to spread manure. Bart was getting fields ready for hay, as you saw this morning. Cameron's done with cattle hauling cattle, and getting the grain drill emptied out and ready for switching it over. And he was going to go start disc ripping. Bart calls the manure trucks clear out there on top of that ridge. Remember the hill? They get out there, loader won't start. So now Bart's got to truck his happy ass all the way out there. So I called Cameron, who was just coming back from lunch, told him, forget about the ripper. You go up, run the cultivator. And here it is, 2:05, and I'm pulling up to start my first load of the day. I got a headache. I really got to remember to bring a zip tie. I don't know how many times I've fixed this, but that's kind of the important cord. And if it gets in there, I'm gonna have a very bad day. Man, for how hard that pulls through there, I can't believe it keeps working its way down. You get a zip tie and just whoop. And if you saw that earlier and didn't say anything, I'm a little upset. Ew, my camera's got poop on it. Lights are on. We're full. If I haven't said what the lights are, that's the warning for whenever I hit my... turn that off. Whenever I hit my goal or target, 50,000 pounds, 25 ton. This is supposed to hold 36 ton. It'd have to be a lot wetter manure than this to do that, and I don't want to put that much weight on it. So I set them lights to go off at 50, so I know, hey, you're full enough, stop. I'm getting a few tons spread today. This will put us up to the 600 ton mark. Where were we at? 400 when we started? Came back, was trying to see what everybody found with different problems today, but everyone else is gone other than the tuna. Sounds like Aaron and them found out it is a bad U-joint on the grain bin. If I didn't say anything earlier, we got a grain bin sweep arm down. It's a downside to our setup. We need a gear reduction for that sweep because we keep having all kinds of issues because our mill can't take the corn as fast as that sweep and floor auger want to put it out. So it's bad setup for us. Sounds like the loader may have been just simple as new batteries and it's up and going, but I don't know for sure. One thing I do know for sure is Iowa and LSU are playing right now in the women's Elite Eight. I'm actually going to go home and watch women's college basketball. That's not something I don't think I've ever said before. Take it easy, guys. See you in the next one.